Alright guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the questing tutorials on Celebration. For the first episode we worked on getting our winter spade. We still have it here, and for this episode we're going to work on getting our great axe of Darknut, because I said we would get all the best quest rewards for the first few episodes. So as you can see, the axe has Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 5, Knockback 2, and Looting 2, and it's also got some special enchants, plus 4 max health and plus 20% speed. So the 4 max health can be seen with these two hearts down here. The regen on them is a little weird, but they do work. And then it also gives 20% speed, which I believe is speed 1. I'm not quite sure though. But it's definitely really useful for questing, and it's a pretty good weapon, and it helps you get around the quest areas fast. Alright, so without further ado, we are going to go ahead and switch portals. Last time we were in the Autumn Hallow. We're going to go ahead and head into the video game day portal. Alright, so once we're in here, you'll see there are a couple subsections we can go to. There's Plants vs. Zombies, Pokemon, but we're going to head into Zelda, which is behind the stairs here. Alright, and you'll find Link over here. And we want his Zelda Quest, so hit 1 and then type yes. So his quest is to go to the Triforce. So here's the dungeon. It's pretty massive, and then there will be some notifications here. Zelda Quest, you need a bow and a sword to complete. This is definitely true. There is a boss fight at the end, and there is a puzzle that requires a bow, so make sure you bring plenty of arrows, a sword, probably would want some armor. More people always helps with the quest as well. And you do get blinded in this quest, so if you can't, if you feel like you can't handle the blindness, you can also bring milk buckets. And for the boss fight, healing items like potions and golden apples would also be recommended, but I think we can handle it. Alright, and if you didn't accept the quest, you can click that to accept it. So we're going to go ahead and go right on in here. Alright. So when we get in, you'll notice these structures here. The ones on the right don't really do anything, but we're going to see these golem head kind of figures around a lot in this quest. And usually they'll have pressure plates that activate certain secrets or buttons in their mouths. So just know that these guys are important, and we'll be using them a lot during this quest. So you notice when we head in here, there are locked doors to the center and right of us, locked door 1, and the only unlocked door is this way, so we're gonna head left. And just a quick note about this quest, you don't actually go through every room, or you don't need to at least, so don't go through this quest thinking that you have to go through every room, because some of them are just there to lead you astray. So again, head left from where we came out of the, or where we came into the dungeon, and you'll see more of these golem things. So this left golem here, if you look, he'll have a pressure plate in his mouth, so go ahead and throw some food or whatever, arrows, whatever you have really. And he'll open up a secret passage. I'm not sure if you guys heard that little Zelda tune, but that'll go off. And there'll be a corridor with a chest at the end of the room. And when I right click the chest, or open the chest, it'll say you found a small key which unlocked the doors in the main chamber. So that unlocked the locked door 1. It doesn't actually give you a key, it's just, but you do need to open the chest to unlock the doors. So we're going to go ahead and head back into the main room. And we don't want to go straight across to that room, because that doesn't get us anywhere actually. So you're going to want to make a left from where we came out of and head into this locked door 1. And it'll just be a room with a couple stone brick walls, and we're going to want to head to the right here. Alright, and this is our first blinding sequence. So we're sent into this pitfall room, and you can't really see quite what is down here. You'll see a breeze in the chamber blows out your candle. And if you're not, it could be, I guess it would be intimidating if you didn't know what was down there, but it's just a 2-block fall with coal blocks at the bottom. So it's nothing too dangerous, and there's ladders everywhere you can climb back up. So just make your way over to the other side of the room and go through the door, and then you will be cleansed of your blindness upon entering this room. Alright, and then you'll see your golems again. This guy's button to the left does nothing. But if you head over to the right and click the right golems button, you'll see the bridge appears for about a split second. So you're going to need, to get the timing on this, it's very specific. The timing is very strict. You actually jump when the bridge hasn't formed yet, and then you'll hit the bridge a second time, sprint jumping across. So I can't really explain well how to do it because I'm not very good at it myself, but we'll just see if we can just demonstrate it here. Alright, so hit the button, wait a little bit, go. Alright, we just missed it that time, so you guys get the idea though. So you're gonna wait like a split second after you hit the button, and then head to the... Ooh, okay, almost stopped sprinting there, but we made it. So the timing is very strict, and you're gonna need a little bit of practice to get it. And then in this room, this guy's button reactivates the bridge over here. And then this one opens up a secret passageway. And then this chest right here, oh, somebody left us a message. Usually the chest would have nothing in it, but you do get 5 maps. It'll say Counterglow has found a piece of a map. It's just to make the quest more authentic. You don't actually need to get the maps. And I don't think they work really. Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, they'll just show that. I guess they work. So this is the Zelda Quest area, kind of cool. So yeah, free maps. Alright, so you're gonna go ahead and head in your second room, or corridor room, with a chest at the end, which you might have guessed unlocks the second locked door. So Counterglow has found key 2. The door is now unlocked. Yeah. And then if you go up here, you can kind of just see the map of where we are. So it's broken up into rooms, and we are right here. And then the boss room is over here, and the Triforce is at the end here. Alright, so head back up. So now we want to head back to the room where the second locked door was, because that is now unlocked. And you don't need to hop across the bridge again because there are ladders. Alright, so head back to the blind room, and then from this area we're going to want to go to the right. We're going to get blinded again, but it'll be cleansed once we leave this area. So that was the locked door we just passed through. So the blinding is cleansed. I believe this room should be kind of like a mob fighting room, but I think the carpet is messing with how the mobs are supposed to... Yeah, or there should actually be creepers in here. Oh. Didn't know that. But the carpet may be messing with how the mobs are supposed to spawn. I'm not quite sure. But we're just going to skip that and head on. So you're going to get to this room with kind of a stone brick maze. It's not very difficult. Just run around the stone brick. And then from where we started, we'll be at the right door. So kind of just make a loop. Alright, and then you'll hear the clue grumble grumble. You're going to want to use the clues for this quest, because otherwise you wouldn't really know what to do, because you can't actually see the pressure plate in the guy's mouth, or in this golem head's mouth, so you want to use your clues. So he's hungry, so we got to give him some food or whatever. It doesn't need rotten flesh. And he'll say my hunger is satisfied, so you can move on. Alright, and then just a basic parkour in this room. You can go either way. Hopefully I get this on the first try to save us some time. Sorry for the length of this video. This is kind of a long quest, and I hope I'm not speeding through too fast. Let me know in the comments whether you'd rather have me go slow or faster. So this was the room we were just in, where the mobs are supposed to spawn. Alright, and then we get to another parkour room. We're going to drop down. And that is locked door 3, so we have to head to the unlocked door on the other side of the room. Oop, lagged a little bit there. This is going to take a while. I have to go all the way back. And there's some arrow glitches here too. Alright. So you can go either way on this one too. can feel it happening again, hopefully not in mid-jump though. Alright, we're good. And this is possibly, yeah, this is my favorite room of the whole quest. Hop up to this wing structure here. And I'll show you guys why it's my favorite room in a second, but if you open this, you get a compass. That's just to kind of trying to add to the authenticity of Zelda, which I think is kind of cool. So we're going to head up to this wing structure, and a lot of you Zelda fans, when you look at these, you probably already know what's going on. You're supposed to shoot all of them within a certain time period, and a certain secret passageway will open up. So this is why you need your bow. So we're going to go ahead and... Ooh, a little lower. Okay, 1, 2, 3... Oh, looks like the fourth one... Oh, an arrow's kind of like notched in there somehow. Interesting. Alright, but once you shoot all 4, you'll hear the Zelda tune again. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. It's kind of quiet. But this is the third corridor chest room we're going to be in, and will correspond to unlocking the third door. So you have found small key number 3, which unlocked door 3. Okay. And then we're going to head out. And this button is just in case the timer went off and the secret door closed. You can reopen it that way. So head up to the wing structure again. Climb up. And head back into the water parkour room we were just in. And then from this room, the locked door 3 will now be open. Oh, whoops. Did we not unlock the locked door 3? Okay, now it's open. Huh, that was weird. Alright, that's never happened before, so I don't think it'll happen to you guys, but that is definitely the right way to do it. So, alright, and then this room you'll see some slime friends on the ground, and a parkour, so just kind of go to the side that they're not on and do it quickly. Only the big ones can reach you, so. Alright, there we go. The last jump's a little tricky if you don't have the momentum, but we're fine. Alright. And then Darknut is actually in the next room. So that is it for the puzzle part of the quest, and there are pressure plates in these little golem heads right here if you want to restore your health and hunger, but we're good. So let's go ahead and head into the boss room. Alright, oh wow. There are actually a lot of minions in here. Something tells me that huh, and a chicken. Not exactly sure what he's doing in here. Anyway, so before we get in there and start fighting Darknut, he does have a couple minions. It looks like a lot this time. Usually he only has 1 or 2. But that is Darknut, the one in the red. And he has his Axe of Darknut, and he also teleports. He does a long-range teleport when you knock him out of his skull arena, and a short-range teleport when he tries to close the gap, and he'll actually teleport to you. And besides that, he has got his basic melee attack with the Darknut axe, and he also shoots fireballs, which do decent damage. But we have a sharp 2 knock 1, so I think we can take him. Alright, so first I'm just gonna try to take out all the skeletons here. I'm not sure what that chicken was doing in here. But yeah, you can see he definitely has the Axe of Darknut because we went pretty far back. He's got that knockback too. Alright. You can see when he steps off his skull platform, he gets teleported back to the center. So all we really need to do is keep our distance. He's not that strong. The only thing that'll really that you really can't prevent is the fireballs, which are not that big of a deal anyways. Alright. We're getting a little bit of lag. I'm not sure if it's server side or not. But that was one of his short teleports. So just kind of keep him at bay. This sword does have knockback, which I don't prefer, but we're doing alright. So definitely it's easier to do with more than one person, especially if you guys switch off fighting him. And the fireballs do send you up a little bit, so be careful of fall damage. And he's going to teleport. Yep, okay. A couple more hits. And there we go, guys. Alright, so along with his gold nugget... Ooh, a skeleton noggin. Along with the gold nuggets and the levels, you also get the Great Axe of Darknut, which we have a couple of them right there. And it is 100% drop rate, so they can be farmed pretty easily, and also, as you guys can see, he spawns back immediately. Oh, I guess you could just stand here and hit him too. I'm not quite sure if that works. But yeah, so we're going to want to head into the next room here, which has the Triforce of Courage in it. So we've earned 5 quest points, 3 gold blocks, and 100 coins, and that is the end of the quest. So head back onto these pressure plates right here, and you'll be told your name, Candleglow, you are a true hero. And the map is working, so that's pretty cool. It wasn't before on the server for some reason. But yeah, guys, that is the whole Zelda Quest. Sorry if I rushed it or went too slow, I'm not really sure. Comment about the pacing. But until next time, I'll see you later, guys.